Hey everybody, this is Jim at SP500chart.com. I do not have my fancy little opening screen with me. I'm on the road working again. Thank you for waiting a little bit for this video. It's about 9:30 Eastern Daylight Savings Time, and another positive day in the markets, another day. Remember, we were looking at this little pattern yesterday between these lines, and the question was, and I made mention, I said, this looks like it could either be a little double top, and I kind of thought it was, or let's look at it, and if we get above this top line, then this might end up being a little bull flag. And it played out today like a bull flag, and the S&P is now hugging that top line from the ascending wedge. Here it is again. Pardon me, it moved just a little bit like it does sometimes, but you can see all of these touches back here from early February on, and now it's made another touch on that line. And guys, 1402. If you don't need to see anything else to maybe be convinced that this market wants to run higher, getting over 1400 should do it. You'll recall that that 1400, 1402, maybe just a little bit higher, is the apex of this ascending wedge that has been working, with the exception of when it broke down for a few days. But now that we're back into this little pattern, it looks like the market wants to go try to tag that apex area in the low 1400s and very low 1400s. Is it possible for this line to break? Absolutely, it sure is. It's not the probability. The probability is this line continues to hold the markets back. But here's the deal, guys. I'm thinking this is probably the last major leg that this run will have off that 666 bottom. And why do I say that? I say that because we're getting close to that. We're not really that close, but only about 160 points away from when you're in that mid 1500s. And if you get there, well, let's put it this way. The last two times we got into the 1500s, it was with a lot of help by Joe Retailer, and each time it did that over the last years. See if we get a 9-day chart up here. Okay, we made a major top here, made another major top here. And what do we know about major tops? Well, we know that they come into existence when the retail investor goes all in. My guess is that between now and in the mid 1500s, even as high as 1600, Joe Retail will go all in, and it will probably end up looking very much like we look here and here. So all I'm saying at this point is, for practical purposes, what can we look at? Well, for all practical purposes, I think we just need to let, if you're long, let this market run. Let it run as long as it wants to run. We know where we've got resistance. We know where we've got support. We've got some rising support here, even though it broke for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. We've gotten back over that. I think that should provide some support. So all you need to do right now, stick with it until these lines of support, this red line right here and this blue line right here, hang with it until these lines start to go down. Once these start to get taken out, then you probably ought to think about, this is probably going to be some type of corrective move, and I'm still thinking the market owes us a move. I'm thinking down to the 1320s, 1340s, but It's possible that that might have been it. That doesn't look quite enough for what I would expect. And we still have this ascending wedge to be concerned about. So all I'm saying is, if you're long, stick with it. If you're thinking about short, wait for these lines to start to break. And you know, the market is what it is, and we came back and tagged that line again, and by golly, I mean, it looks like the market wants to get above that line. Let's see what it does tomorrow. Me personally, I'm watching this line that I just highlighted right there. If that gets taken out, then that is step one. That's the warning shot across the bow. If this gets taken out, then I'm thinking if it breaks for the second time, I'm thinking we probably get more downside than what we got back here, or at least another trip down to the mid 1300s. But guys, this market's got more strength than what I thought it would have. But all we can do, let the market do what it says, let it do what it's going to do. The good news is we called this little bottom down here, and we haven't seen a signal since then to get out. So until there's a signal to get out, you know, I'm staying in with my long positions. I'm still about 70% cash, but that's fine. My little 30% longs are doing great. So look, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch this video. I'm going to upload it now and hopefully have it posted and ready to go. Hopefully by about 10:30. So look, guys, take care, and thanks again for watching.